finding your purpose is looking at your style and finding out what are the strengths of my style. Don't put a label to your behaviors. Put a label to the results you're getting, but don't ever make yourself wrong or label yourself as good or bad.
Yes, I have a question, and myself being very high I, and being, of course, with Mabel for a few years, I wonder, she always tell us about be ourselves, and I've gained self-confidence with that. Because, you know, even though being the high I for my entire life, I was not that confident. So I wonder if I have to work in those things that improve my little Caesars, D, whatever, it means I will have to change, not be exactly myself.
Great question. No, you being yourself means being true to yourself and being the way that you feel good in acting, not trying to put on a hat or a mask to fake it or be like someone else. But really, I think this because this course is about your purpose, finding your purpose is looking at your style and finding out what are the strengths of my style. So if you're a high I, we know you're verbal, you have verbal skills. And what we were teaching you today is just don't overuse or underuse that skill. If you're talking too much, it's verbose. If you're talking not enough, it's shy and holding back. So know your strengths and look for careers and paths and relationship opportunities, networking opportunities that you can use the strengths that you have. So speaking and talking is not just the only strength of an I. Look at your profile and look in there where it says, talks about your strengths, and it talks about a lot of things about your style and motivators, and pick 2 or 3 of the sentences on your profile to really illuminate and, oh, yes, this is me, and let other people know how you like being treated, but also ask them how they like being treated. With your I skills, you can open doors that many S's and C's won't go near because they're afraid that they might get criticized or they might get confronted. So you can open doors by just, inviting people into a conversation. That's one way I can use their strengths.
Asking questions also, Carol, because, you know, sometimes I have like people that are complaining and being very negative, and then I ask, I don't know how, it just come to me to ask a question. Oh, do you really think you are, for example, a friend of mine, oh, do you think you're really poor? Because now the business is not working the way it used to be. And then what I realized, Carol, is that they just be quiet and are like they don't know what I am talking about. And then finally they give me an answer. But another thing, I am not poker face. I can be in silence and you will know perfectly well what's going on inside me. And yes, this is not very good. Yes, I know.
No, it isn't. It's not that it's not good. When, don't put a label to your behaviors. Put a label to the results you're getting.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
If it's working, keep doing it. If you're enjoying it, keep doing it. If you feel good doing it, keep doing it. But as soon as it starts feeling, ooh, I don't like this, or look around, and an eye needs to look at everybody's face that is with them and make sure they're paying attention to you, or else they're looking at their watch, they're looking how to get out of there because you're talking too much. You can adapt, you can bring on assert more energy. When we tell you to go up or down in the scale on the word sketch page in your profile, you can move up or down your energy by by your attitude about it, by looking to see how do I change behavior to more increase or to hold back and decrease. But don't ever make yourself wrong or label yourself as good or bad.
I would like to say something. For example, I think that what Esther is doing with a friend is helping that person to see the situation in a different way.
Yes.
But,
Yes, exactly.
but because of an I wants approval, he says, oh, she didn't like my question. What is she gonna say about me? And then we go, but because it's something too it's personal, because you are still looking, you know, to be approved or accepted or liked. So I think that's the thing. For example, I'll give you my style. So because I look as dominant and aggressive and things like that, when people work with me, it's not like I change, because I am who I am, and I learn to accept myself, you know, and love myself just the way I am. But I know that I have to slow down when I give a direction, when I say something that I don't like that they did. So I consciously, you know, slow down.
Slow down.
Not that I change, you know, because I'm still my
Okay.
best. But I'm conscious that I could be affecting them, or that there are other ways to say things, or that I could be a little bit softer, yes? Or that maybe there is another point of view and maybe I'm wrong, you know, or but
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, so what
Yes.
you're using, Mabel, is you're using discernment, and you're changing and shifting your approach.
Yes.
Okay, you're slowing down. You might, you know, the energy you're using is different. And so remember also, guys, that if your secondary style is very close to your primary style, that will flavor your personality as well and how people experience you. For example, I see that.
No, but let me tell you, I'm a very high I, natural and adapted. And then the other one that is a C, it's below 40. And what Mabel is saying, for me, I understand that very well, because, you know, something else I learned from her is not to engage. So when I see that I'm trying to start being aggressive or asking too many questions, because it's my way to see how full are you? Really, that's what I'm really feeling, no? And then I realize, and then I slow down, and then I change, and then that's when I use my sense of humor, and people around change. So I will not do not allow myself to be mean. Let's say mean, which, well, I'm not very mean, but you know, I try to say not being unpolite.
Too honest.
Exactamente.
So if we are high eyes, and we know that we talk a lot or something like that, or we take over, you know, a situation or something, a family gathering, whatever, you still are yourself, but because you feel good with yourself, you don't have to talk all the time. You understand what I mean? Because sometimes we overdo it because we are looking for that approval or appreciation, and we get the opposite results that we are looking for. So you still can be yourself and be okay with not talking, you know, allowing other people to talk.